Hey, what's up, everyone? It's GleeCon. I am back, coming at you one more time with another episode of Lore of Warcraft. Thank you for clicking. I hope you like what you see today. This is a show where I try to cover everything in the World of Warcraft universe, and we have been doing it for, this is now our fourth year on the show. We've covered a lot of stuff, a lot of books, a lot of obscure print material, and for a while now, after we finished playing through all the older RTS style games, we've been doing World of Warcraft Classic era for some time. So we're in the middle of a Alliance run of the Hinterlands. Stay a while and listen as we probably finish that off. There's not a lot for Alliance to do out here, and we already did most of it. On the old spreadsheet, we share a spreadsheet for this show, which I share in the description of the video. There's a link to our spreadsheet, and we've actually accomplished pretty much every quest. We just have to turn a few in. There is one for... oh, goodness, where's it at? This Rhapsody's Kalimdor blah blah that we need to work on. Alright, so I'm going to kind of maybe buff up just a pinch because we had some problems. I've had some problems with this chicken quest. And I hope I do better this time. The main issues being that I realized my mistake. So I failed it twice on the last episode. Each time it was because as things got hairy, I popped a bubble in the form of Divine Shield, not realizing that that instantly sheds all of your aggro onto, well, off of you and onto the nearest target, in that case the chicken. So when I'm surrounded by a pack, that then resulted in a pack of mobs all targeting the chicken I'm supposed to be protecting. So really I gotta get more creative about how I do it, spam out a little bit less. I think we'll be okay, to be honest. So that time we didn't take a lot of damage. Maybe I'm going to go for... I don't know if I should go for the defensive aura or not. I think he's going to aggro maybe a little more. Possibly. No, he did. So I like to wait for him to at least be the one that engaged the first hit. Not to have any unnecessary combat. These stupid sludges. We already killed all the ones we needed. So I was trying to do the math on the expected damage value of this Stone Slayer. Okay, we're taking a little bit of damage. Oh, we got an enchant weapon demon slaying. I should actually send that over to my enchanter character because, you know, that's something he could use. All right, let's keep the mana recharging. We lost, actually, the first time. I survived, barely. We made it to the second... no, we made it... I died in the first pack. I failed this quest 2 or 3 times. I think twice. The first time I failed, there's a pack of wildkin that's going to come up. But our chicken here ended up aggroing a prowler off to the side during the pack, and in the confusion of that extra 4th mob, I popped a bubble, and then I just thought I don't even remember if I popped a bubble, but somehow I lost aggro on the prowler, and screwed everything up, and he died to that. I had aggro, I kept the aggro of the 3 wildkin, but the prowler as a late add, I guess maybe I didn't have enough chance to put numbers on the threat table, and anyway, we died that way. The second time we made it past that pack with ease because it was like pre-spawned, so then we were able to just deal with it in the way that we want. Because basically the chicken will stop and squawk and the 3 wildkin were spawned. But then we made it to the second pack in which you get ambushed by, I want to say maybe 4 trolls. Maybe it's only 3. So right there he talks about danger imminent, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, fight this pack here. Let's see what goes. See, same thing. Here we go, where this wolf just got everything on us. Okay, so I need to make sure that I am not losing aggro on these guys. I think I don't have aggro on everything, so I'm going to probably lose. And it's because of the stupid... There you go, I got aggro back. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and drink one of my potions here. Okay, good. I should probably get this wolf. Let's get these heals. I got one of them, and the best thing is that the chicken does not have aggro. Everything else is all secondary. Okay, good. We got the... now it's down to 2. I really could use some more healing if I can. Okay. There we go. We got a heal. It's all about aggroing up this heal. Ooh, this is going to be close. Ooh. Okay. Yikes. Oh, man. Oh, no. I almost died on that one. Okay, I'm going to have to lay on hands on this one. Unfortunate for me. I did not want to do that. Where's the chicken? Okay, he's behind me. So I wasted my lay on hands, and that means now I don't have that. That was going to be my get out of jail free for the second pack. But I really screwed everything up there. I was too afraid. I probably could have gotten away with using the bubble. I really had to. Let's go ahead and put this guy up. I'm going to go ahead and just drink one of these for a minute while the chicken runs. But that time it was that stupid Prowler. Prowler got us again. You cannot go too far away from this guy. Maybe I should have had Devotion Aura on instead, or at least Ret Aura. It's probably better. I think in this situation, Devotion Aura is better. I'm switching over. Alright, I think we're going to be okay, I hope, on mana. I should probably save mana. Actually, mana will be better. Not one of those dumb mana potions either. I'll use a good one. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, so pretty soon he's going to cut over. We did make this already before. This is, in my opinion, is one of the harder ones. You have to do this again in Tanaris. I don't feel like the Tanaris one is as hard as this. And I believe there's the final one in Feralus. If you do all 3, you get this pet chicken for yourself. Alright, so we got to be careful. There will be another pack that comes through. I used everything good, so... Last time, I believe I also aggroed a stupid wolf. Here one. Just have to make sure that the wolf doesn't pad over to us. They're going to come off the path here. Here we go. I'm going to go try to aggro up ahead. Okay. So it's all about trying for me to really check and see. Like, okay, how good am I doing? Okay. Alright, so here we go. For some reason, this guy's not aggroing, which is good. And then we've only having to fight 3, and we already took down 1. There we go, that was a nice hit. Oh, now we've got aggro on him. Okay, so... just re-hit him with one thing. Okay, good. Okay, good. So now I'm just going to stay slow playing him. If I can get enough to heal, so be it. If not, I'll use one of those other many potions that I have. Actually, I'll use it right now. Not mess with it. I have a lot of those. I hear a wolf on the prowl. I just don't want to aggro that. Especially since he's going to now go off-road like this. That's right. I could be better if I used like lower ranks of spells and stuff too, but I'm pretty lame when it comes to that. I don't typically do it. Like stubborn. I understand the strategy. I'm just like stubbornly against it. which is probably worse than just being like bad because of ignorance. Like I'm willfully bad. I will do it. I'm gonna get into that when I'm playing a healer pally, as I mentioned on the anniversary with my wife, and I'm trying to get that in up to a higher level to where it actually matters. We're only like level, I don't know, 15 or something right now, but I plan on getting better and playing around with the different levels of skills and blah blah blah. Because I guess it all just depends what's the point of your skill, you know? Oh, look, they're kiting Gamarita. Please do not mess me up. Oh my gosh. That's freaking annoying. Now I'm forced into fighting Gamarita. 48 elite and I'm level 50. Well, at least the Warlock's gonna come back and help me. Stupid escort. Hopefully. And he's not even doing anything other than wanding him. Great. Armor just pierced. Annoying. Well, I just... Where's my chicken? There he is. Oh, that was a... Nope. They said sorry, so that's cool. I just don't want my chicken to mess up. At least they said sorry. I thought it was a horde, honestly. In which case, cloaking systems online. Engaging cloak for transport to Booty Bay. And then it just teleports out of here. Okay, so back up on the horse we go. The only other thing to pick up is a Sunken Temple quest. We're not going to pick it up. We're going to head back now and turn in these two, and then we have some traveling to do. So, oh, I need the mithril. Let's make a sweep up here to see if we can get a little bit more mithril. We need to go to Darnassus again. Yikes. As well as to Feralis. So going down to Booty Bay is not like the worst thing we could do. But it'd be cool if we got more mithril. I think in total right now we have, 10. It's nothing. It's not even like 1 point. I don't remember exactly what we're needing to do. We're at 235. I'm sure we need at least 240, 245 for most of these recipes. That happened in Booty Bay, so I want to try to go to Booty Bay first. I'm not going to do a full loop, but I will do a half loop. Like, I'll do the top half because it's a little bit more lucrative. Like, I'm not going to do those very much. Okay, nothing so far, but if we go to the other side of the river, where all those crazy dragonflight guys are, it can, up there in Saradine, sometimes there's some decent mithril to be found there. So it's Super Bowl Sunday. Barf. Somebody pinch me. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna watch. It will be... I don't even know what I'm hoping for. A lot of times I'm like, well, I hope it's a good game. I'm just rooting for the football. I don't even care about that, really. I just hope it's... I don't even care about the true silver that much. I just, yeah. I'm like mildly hate watching against the Eagles, and then other than that, I just don't really care. But sure, if there's some good play, I think Saquon Barkley has acquitted himself very well this season. A lot of players out there. I'll just be watching for the players, whatever other stinking tropes. I'll just watch the commercials in the halftime show. I don't care. All right, we're getting some more mithril. Ooh, a star ruby, huh? Alright, I think I'm going to toss the single cured ham steak. How about that? I should save those star rubies, but there we go. Alright, so we've got three mithril ore. Got some solid stone. We are level 50. I think we were maybe 48, 49 last time we did this, so we're still ridiculously... We're still an enticing snack running around for those guys. The level 60 elite dragonkin. Or whatever. They might even be above, like, they might be like level 62 elite or something. I don't know. I'm still running around looking like a snack. I'm going to be a little bit disappointed if I die, so let's try to not do that. Oh, Blee Contessa. I'm already disappointed that we found a total of 1 mithril so far. There's one up there. How do I get it? I can't say. I guess they just like it better that way. Okay, but I will take this mithril part. Do you? I don't know if I want to go back up there. I think I don't even know if we found mithril up there before. Oh, really? Well, that's lame. Guess I'll get rid of the single delicate feather. Usually it gives you a chance to, like, get down to business. Okay. I should also get rid of one thing. I guess this crocheted belt. Let's move that. Should I check back there? I guess. Yeah, see, those guys are like ready to roll. I don't know. That's a sign. They're kind of moving the pinch bump. I don't think there's anything. I think it would appear on my map. I think I can check out minerals from that far away. Minerals. Give me your minerals, please. I want these mithril. For a piece of the continent. Give me the ore, so I can make good weapons and armor. Specifically armor, so I can be an amazing... Oh no, I aggroed... No! Did I say my... Whew, whew, whew. Alright, I lived. I'm the girl who lived. Oh, there's another pack of dudes. I don't know why they gotta put mithril out here, like... Surround a bunch of mithril by endgame mobs. By, like, mega endgame raid mobs. But it's like... Or you need when you're, like, level 40. Okay, just 2 more. And that was what he did for 2 more pieces of ore. This is why you just spend so much time buying ore. This is why people farm. Because I would pay money not to do this. I mean, the good thing is I don't have to pay money for an mount since I'm a paladin. I'll just do the quests. Although I don't know how intense that epic quest is. It might require a lot of money. I'm across that bridge when I get there. Sometimes there's mithril ore in Skulk Rock, but do I want to fight a bunch of slimes for it? Probably not. Alright, so now we're gonna I'll stay along the northern part of the mountains for this portion. And go back up to Airy Peak to turn these in. I don't know. I think we will have to come back here one more time, so we'll get a little bit of flying and stuff in. Yeah, we're going to have to go to Booty Bay. Booty Bay can transport us over to Ratchet. I really don't know what we need to do in terms of Mithril. I feel like if I can get packs 20 stacks of Mithril for somewhere in the neighborhood of like 7 gold, I'm gonna spend my money on that. I'm gonna go ahead and blow some money. It'd be cool to get this steel lockbox open, but I could do that too. I could take some true silver and make some true silver skeleton keys. That'd be cool. So I kind of think I'm gonna go back to Stormwind, because we have to go. We have to go to Fairless and Tanaris. Those are the 2 spots. And Booty Bay. So I kind of feel like maybe Booty Bay is the best initial path. Right? And then we go over to Ratchet. And from Ratchet we can go... But I kind of want to be able to turn in some of this Mithril, these things. I have the Mithril kit and a good head on your shoulders ready to be turned in. Wasn't really watching to see if any ore was nearby. I was distracted. Yeah, pretty much the story of my life. Driving cars. I get easily distracted. Many has been the time when I look up and I'm like, oh, I just missed my exit like 2 exits ago, and I've been driving for like 15 minutes longer than I have to. I used to do it all the time. I used to work up on the other, like, I used to work like 15 minutes south, and I had to get on the highway, and then more times than I can count, I'm like, oh, I'm just like a whole city past where I was supposed to get off. That's cool. I think it's probably would more likely happen on the way home, because on the way to work, you're like, I gotta get to work on time.
You got my attention.
Skulk rock cleanup. Let's turn it in first.
Helping out the wild hammers.
Yep.
You're an adventurer of action, and action is what we respect around here. Your little cleanup mission is a lot more important than you might think it is.
Thanks.
With folks thinning out the oozes and sludges, we'll be able to extend our sphere of influence in no time. Here, have a little something in addition to just making new friends here in Airy Peak.
Okay, so we got half a gold. We won't find those tribal necklaces the trolls carry on them. If you need it spelled out further, killing one of them stands you a good chance of getting one. Prove your worth to the wild hammers.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, we got more for that.
These necklaces prove that you're willing to get your hands dirty. We wild hammers value that in those we associate with. You keep this up, and you'll be in our good graces. Yeah.
And then there's a repeatable version too. You've done it already, but we'll continue to accept any troll tribal necklaces you find and are willing to turn in. By turning them in to me, you'll continue to improve your standing amongst the wild hammers. If you're willing to fight for us, then we'll be willing to fight for you. I need 5 troll tribal necklaces for them to count the contestants. So you could farm them forever.
See, these necklaces prove that you're willing to get your hands dirty. We wild hammers value that in those we associate.
I don't have enough for another turn in.
Keep this up.
Gives you 25 rep, 27 because I'm 27, 28 because I'm a paladin. I don't know what the point would be other than you get a discount at the Flight Master when you're flying out of here. But other than that, I truly don't know why it matters, why you would care. Because there's not even any achievement. So unless you're, I mean, there could be something I'm missing, but. Now later on, when we go retail, I really think there will be some achievement craziness that we do. All right, back up to the tippy top here. I'll work on the spreadsheet when we are in transit, since I anticipate lots of flying coming up soon. I'm going to save and get the spreadsheets all taken care of at that point in time. And here we go. Turn in this bad boy. This is Witherbark Cages.
Wasn't at the villages. This is grim news news, that griffin is destined to lead the next generation of griffins. If he's lost, then the strength and spirit of our fleet will suffer immensely. Sharpbeak was not with the Witherbark trolls. Perhaps the Vilebranch trolls took him. Go to the Altar of Zul on the western edge of Vilebranch territory and search for the griffin child.
Are we going to find a shop? Okay, so I guess we got to check the Altar of Zul. While we're up there, if we can manage to kill the lady, there's a an elite, a 56 elite. If we can manage to kill that lady, I don't know if we can. Maybe need to be a little bit stronger. She is where you get the hammer from that needs to be charged for Gazrilla. So we could at least get the first part of that taken care of. Where is the repair people? Dang it. Like, I need a vendor. I guess it's probably over here. This town is not designed very friendly. And when we checked this out the first time, I think there was like a lot of named NPCs. It's just like this is like a half-baked zone for Alliance. And Classic, I truly think, is awesome and as epic as this game would be, that they pushed, and they even pushed back the release time. It got pushed back even earlier. Like, look at those two people. Howen and Clara Kindfeather. Clearly, they're supposed to maybe be a couple or leaders or something. I don't know, but instead they're just nothing. There you go. Cure Iron Sight. Or maybe if you get your rep up, they do turn into something. I don't know. I don't know. But we do have an active stable master. I guess that's important. And I think there is a vendor like in here. So, yeah, back there. A bartender. No, I want like an actual vendor. Not a. I mean, that's better than nothing, but I want a guy that can repair. And I know the innkeeper's upstairs walking around. Worst located innkeeper in the game so far. Yeah, so then that's just a dude. Okay, a leatherworking trainer, leatherworking supplies. Could she trade? She cannot repair. No. Yeah, seeing this dude down here. Like, what are these people all about? I don't know. Maybe if you want to be a certain kind of leatherworker, you need to build your rep up with them. But I really think it's probably just like, all right. I guess I'm just selling to this guy, and I'm not going to worry about my damage right now. Yeah, give me that. I think I care about the eggs. Oh, I shouldn't sell those troll things yet, just in case I get more. Yeah, we gotta go to darn asses. Okay, that's good for now. Buys me a bag plus. Yeah, so this lady up here, we don't have to do much up there, but there is a lady. And if you can, it's a pair of elites. If you can kill one of them, if you can kill the one and loot her, I was able to do it with my mage because I was able to polymorph the other, take it out. I also did this after Tanaris was fully done. So, you know, I was at least probably level like 52 on my mage. So I was a pinch higher. And then I spent so much time grinding this on my... Like, I'm already level 56 on my Horde character because I really... Trying to get that egg to drop, I grinded at least like 2 full levels. And there was something else. In Tanaris, the pirate grinding. That there's a lot... I got a lot of levels on both of those. Those both took a long time. But really, there's not a lot to do. Once we finish this little piece, there's just some traveling. And today's episode will be kind of short because of it. And then I'll probably get to drop one tomorrow. That's iron. Do I really need iron? I can't remember. Thought I looked and I saw like there's some steel I could have. Yeah, like if I had like 14-ish. And I have how many stacks of iron? I don't see any. Oh, I have 7. Alright, fine. I'll get some iron. Because if I can get to around 12 or 14, I got a chance at another one.
It's too far away.
I don't know why I can't get up there. The girl's a little bit bad at climbing, I guess. Oh no. Dang it. That's the mana seal of wisdom. But anyway, yeah, so we'll watch the Super Bowl tonight. That's really about it. I will maybe do a little bit of cooking. My wife and I might team up on that. Next week is a government holiday next weekend on Monday, so we'll get a nice little 3-day weekend as we officially start the next season of football, because this one's over. Really, for everybody else other than those, for the fan bases of the other 30 teams, we kind of just ready for it all to be over. Let's start again. All right, we got a mithril again. It's tough sometimes, especially when you look at... What is that? I've been hit with something, but it doesn't really seem to be affecting me. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing with my Mage Weave. I think actually some of the Mage Weave I can use for blacksmithing. Again, that was just a twofer. I hate that when I make my way and do everything and get 2 points. Newcomers seeking stability, gold requests, direct invitation. Somebody, I think I was talking about it with you on this channel the other day, where I saw it on Reddit the day after it happened to me, but like this meme invite where it's like bad Chinese bot trying to speak English to recruit you. Like, I don't know, I can't do it. I tried to like emulate some of the... Okay, so we're gonna be safe here. It actually behooves us to fight our way up this tower, because this is our fighting zone, the top of this tower. So I kind of want to clear the path in case we need to run. And not that I can kite on Paladin, but we can't lay on hands, so I'm disappointed about that. Anything with a real cooldown I don't want to waste. Yeah, felt like he was about to run. Okay, but we can keep going here. So normally you do not have to fight your way up the tower. You can just skip this, but I want to clear the path because I'm going to try for the hammer. Okay, I'm also not worried about burning through my mana because I'm going to rest up before I go. Oh, I should be on this anyway. Now I'm in a situation where the damage will be better because I'm going to be... What's going to happen is that the problem is there's 2 elites. That's the issue here. Okay. And they're both around level 50 elite. You don't have to fight them at all if you don't want to. They're just there for... No. I didn't have that on. That was late. We got another wild vine. Alright, so let's go ahead and drink one of these and... Maybe I'm going to eat one of these squid to give myself that buff. I could increase my maximum health. That might actually be useful. And I got to remember that I have this invincibility for 10 seconds if I think like, oh my gosh, I'm so close. But that's going to take a potion slot, I think. Okay. That's good for now. Okay, so you can kind of see there's one right there, but there's Kiaga the Keeper and Mortagia the Keeper, and I don't know... Oh, look, I missed so many times that I didn't get the... Oh, dang it. And I'm not using a heal because I'm trying to... Okay, we need to try to pull that one. Out pulling the partner. Okay, we did not pull the partner. I'll take these lightning bolts to the face. I'm going to do it. Okay. Alright, what can I eat? I guess I'm just going to go for it with the fruitcake. Alright, I do have my boot flask available again. Alright, so if we can get her... So the key is... Yeah, they really... Oh man, see how tough they are. There's no way. There's just simply no way that we're taking it. Okay. Maybe if I can like kite her out of the way where I could get her alone, it would be a possibility. But it's just not happening like this. But she stayed back too. So see how she kind of reset? I don't know what it would take to get just her to come. I mean, I used all my stinking... I don't think there's a way. So this might be, and we don't have to do this right now, but I am just a little bit annoyed. I mean, it's all shadow resistance, so I could pull shadow resistance as my aura. And then what? Chance to stun? See, I just don't have enough. If I could somehow, like... If I could survive this enough and just pull that one, I don't know why that one pulled me off. I don't know why. Like, that one sits back so much further, it's so much more annoying, and then they run back. So maybe if I could grab the other one, maybe that's what I need to do, is try and kite the other one a little better. I'm just going to see if I can do it. I don't even care about the ramifications. Wasted mana. Not going to happen. I just suck. I just don't... Oh, now that guy's coming back too. And then they barely get down, and then they... Yeah, they barely get to the bottom of the hill, and they're just ready to roll again. Like, they just flip back up. I could ask for help. Oh, jeez, the guy spawned right me. Ah, bummer. And I wasted one of those stupid things. I'll put it out there. But if not, we'll just... Yeah, and then I'll worry about charging it later. But you have to kill... You don't even have to kill both. You just have to kill one. Oh, well, I'm going to go get that mithril while I wait. And then otherwise, we're going to be pulling this off a different time. I'm going to end up having to fight that thing. Yep. So, anyway, you kill one of those Sioux elites. I'm sure there is a... I wonder if there's like some strategy about it. Or if it's just like, hey... Because we want to do it before we get to Zul'Farrak. Maybe we can look her up and see. I mean, we have a little bit of time to kill. That's why I'm messing around with this too. And it'll just be one thing less that we have to do. Because we're going to have to go back up here. There's no two ways about it. We have to... Charging it is not that big a deal. That we can suicide run or whatever. We can charge it. Especially since we have a mount. We can make it to the top of that other thing. But we kind of want it before we do the Sunken Temple. See, that's lame. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I'm putting it out there. We'll just see if anyone's up and playing. It's a little early in the morning, but if not, we'll do a quick little research dive and see if anybody has any cool ideas for how to kite these girls or how to ISO one. If we could, I feel like if we could isolate one, we'd have a decent chance. Ah. I was worried that was going to happen. I was like, am I going to run out of mana before it all goes down? Yes, the answer was yes. Okay. Alright, so now that we're on here, that's what I'm wondering if there's a way to pull just one. Alright, so let's look up Kiaga the Keeper. We're going to look up Kiaga the Keeper. Alright. Obviously I've looked her up before. I don't know any cool ideas. Is there anyone in the region? No. So there's no one in general that could... Well, actually... Let's change that. There's no one in the region, period. That's Alliance. So I should probably take that off. Let's get the damage pack on. Get the might going again. Don't know why that is being so slow. Okay, that's just classic DB. Oh, that's the Wrath of the Lich King classic. Okay, I'm going to try it again since for whatever reason it's not. Okay, for whatever reason my internet's going crazy. Okay, we got someone that said they want to invite. Okay. Well, they're in Dire Mall, so they're going to take a minute to get here. Does questing have an outdated? I feel like it just updated a couple days ago. So level 60 warriors on the way to help us. Yeah, so, sorry for the silence there. I'm basically just telling the person in the party, because the people in chat were like, there's no really quick on that. Yeah, it's not that hard. You kill this girl. So if you can get someone that you kill this person, and then you run to the top, and you just have to click that altar. It's pretty quick. I mean, I've done it off camera. I haven't done it on this show, but I'm tempted to show you guys right now. Like, we could do it. We can charge it without much work. I don't know why I'm getting a. Yeah, that's weird. So, Questy's acting up. But, okay, they hearthed to Stormwind, so now we're going to be waiting on them to go from Stormwind to here. There's not really a lot we can do while we wait. I guess I'll...
It's too far away.
So they're asking if I'm at the altar. So basically, I'm kind of doing this backwards. So when you get there's a quest called Gazrilla, and you get it from as Alliance, you can get a breadcrumb there from Ironforge called the Brass Bolt Brothers, and then it wants you to kill Gazrilla. It's pretty good because it gives you a trinket called Carrot on the Stick that increases all of your mount speed. It's pretty solid if you know you're going to be running around for a while. It's a pretty solid trinket. PvPers especially like it. But it's not... I'm just going to kill while we wait. And when you get the quest, they're like, well, we don't really know... Cool, that time we got lucky with a nice hit. There you go. So the guy in the Shimmering Flats will say, like, the problem is we don't really know how to make the Gazrilla appear. We know he does appear sometimes. Oh gosh, I was standing too far away from my... but if you kill trolls in Zul'Farrak, they might know. And what happens is there's a small chance that when you kill any random troll in Zul'Farrak, that they'll drop a gray item called an Ancient Tablet, and it basically tells you what to do. It tells you need to go to the top of the Altar of Zul to get the actual mallet, and then you need to go to the top of Zinwath, or whatever the heck that place is called, to charge it. But you don't need the tablet to do all that stuff. You can just do it. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to pre-do it, and then that way when we finally do this quest, we'll just have it ready to go. We won't need to come here and go to Hinterlands one time. There we go. I was hoping I would hit both at the same time, and I did. That's good. Good, we're still good on that. I mean, it's pretty nice of the person to go from all the way from Dire Mall to come out here and help. It's pretty cool of someone to do it. And we have the time to wait, because after this, all we have to do is, we're going to Hearth to Stormwind, and on our own, we're we're gonna we will look for mithril. Oh, actually, that's what I should do. Let's go look for a little more mithril. So that's we'll hug the mountains here and go try to find a couple more nodes of mithril ore. But we'll play with that, and then we'll head back to Booty Bay. We'll go to the auction house. We'll buy as much mithril as we can temporarily afford. We'll try to level up, and at least to 240. And then... Oh, I still didn't even get to the top of the thing for the quest. That's Zul'Farrak. See, that'll be us soon. And the cool thing about the mallet is once you have it forever. So then, every time you do a Zul'Farrak run, not that we're going to do more than one, but if you wanted to, every time you did a run, you could re-summon Gazrilla. Every time, you could be that guy. You could be the hero that did the work. Got the charge mallet. It's pretty nice. The Horde will have to come in here. Oh, a gold vein. Horde has to come in here to summon Shadra Allure. It's going to be a little bit tough for us. On Druid, super duper duper easy. On our Shaman, I have no freaking clue. We're going to have to get a party to do it on the Shaman. There's no way around it. Excuse me, guys. Still getting over that cold. Lady Gleekon was looking at me last night like, let's just say that in my current state, I'm not exactly, I'm not exactly a catch. So, I was not winning any prizes last night with my, in terms of sexiest man alive or anything like that. And my wife was trying to delicately let me know. All right, so yeah, I don't even know what the heck this thing is. These are just like people. I don't know why I can't mount on there. What else? But because the spider comes out of the lake when we summon that. Luckily, we only have to do it with the Horde. It's just a gigantic spider that hits like a truck and poisons on every hit, and it's also like a 50 elite or 51 or 52 elite. Very tough. Very easy to kite and spam. Like spam heal or spam fear or spam entangle. Very, very easy to do that. But if you don't have one of those options, very, very hard to do. So requires group people. Alright, where's my dude? He's flying. It's a slow flight. But yeah, after this, yeah, so we'll do that. We'll play around. What's our mithril situation at right now? 24. We've gained 24 mithril. It's not nothing. It's around 2 points of mithril. Of level of blacksmithing, I mean. That's what's so lame is that you do all this stuff and you're like, okay. I guess I get 2 points now. And I maybe have enough for a point based on iron. There we go. That's another 2 mithril. I mean, we'll continue to mess with this. It doesn't need to all be done when we quest into Naris. We'll get to continue to go there. We will run around Feralis for a minute. I'm sure there'll be some mithril in Feralis. Feralis. I always say Feralis, but you know what? Maybe it's Feralis. There should be, like Lord of the Rings style, like a consistent etymological way of approaching the words. Arabic does this as well, And Tolkien is very, very good about it, being basically, first and foremost, he is a linguist. Oh, he's almost here. I guess I'm going to start heading back over. I did the sweep. But there's like, for instance, let's say you have a 3-syllable word. There are conventions which say like, oh, you must always, on a 3-cylinder word, unless there is an accent in such and such a spot, you must always emphasize the second syllable, which would help us in, for instance, are we talking about feralis, first syllable, or feralis, second syllable? I wanted to study that too when I was younger. I started it one of my college days and just got distracted. Alright, so not a lot of success on that mithril run. But it gave us something to do as we continue to kill the clock out. Our friend's almost here. And they might run us, since they came all this way, they might go ahead and charge it for it, run up to help us run up and charge it. The charging part's easy, so whether or not they decide to come, I'm going to at least take an old crack at charging it. Why not? Because then I will be one more person that has the... Now, the only thing I'm a little bit worried about is if you can't charge it, if the mallet won't drop if you're not, I don't think this is true, but if you're not on the quest for Gazrilla, I wonder if that could affect it. I've never tried this without already being on the Gazrilla quest. Oh, you know what we have to do? I'm 50. How's our fishing? Oh, we've got a fish as well. Oops, I fell in the water. We can fish later. We can fish when we're in Booty Bay. I should probably switch to an aura that will help him since I'm going to be with a warrior, but not defense. I could go ret, or we could go shadow resist aura. I'm going to go retribution. Okay. Okay, just killing this troll. Guy should be here any second. He's on the way. Okay, kill this little girl. We'll just kill our way up here. There's our friend coming up. Twinkling eyes. Cool, good on him. Okay, he is of course way stronger than these silly little level 47s. He's probably geared. Oh yeah, he looks, he's enchanted, so that's good. Okay, and now I will... Oh, he's going after both of those two people. Oh, and I did the Altar of Zul also. Cool. Alright. So I'm saying we can charge now if he's in a hurry, no biggie. Yeah. Alright, so... Oh, I want this mithril. Never mind, I'm not going to make him wait for my mithril. Since he's here with me, I'm not going to do it. I should have went and got it. That's alright. No worries. He said, be right back. 1 second, bacon. Say no more. just say, be right back, bacon. And that's all that needs to be said. I've got bacon in the house. Alright, so after we charge this, now it's going to be a little pinch trickier to charge. Okay, this one's on the way. I gotta get this mithril. Hopefully he's not going to be too annoyed that I'm getting this. Look at that jump he did. Well, it made him dismount his horse, so I'll slow him down for a sec. But anyway, I'll show you how we probably could do this without him. You might die once, but you could still get it done solo. So you have to go to this little troll area, which we'll have to come back for shaving Shopbeak, but I don't want to run Zul'Farrak twice. So I want to complete Gazrilla and everything. If you don't want to run Zul'Farrak twice, you basically have to pre-charge the mallet in the way that I'm doing it now. You don't have to do it now. Our other character, we might not do it. We might. You can wait until you get to... Alright, so now we can just run to the top. Alright, so... Oh, I should have picked that up. Oh, some troll sweat, yeah. Alright, so if we run to the top of the hill... Went to the wrong freaking ladder. Oh well. As long as we don't get bad luck, then... Now here's one really good way to help shed some aggro is make that little jump right there. I find that helps out a lot. Steak bacon. That's cool. Sounds good. Okay, now we don't have lay on hands yet. Available for 4 minutes. Also, we're a little low level for this. Yikes. But what we can do is bubble and heal. I just don't want to get off my mount yet. We have a lot of healing potions. If you just can stay. Oh no. Okay. Yikes. Let's get out of here. I might die. Ah. Steak bacon. I've never had that before. Alright, so we just ran out. And that's gonna happen at this level probably, you know, there's with a mage with frost armor, it's a little bit easier because you can you have that frost shield. So part of it I started off bad by coming up the wrong side. That was a little bit of it. Never made the big cables. I don't know what that means. I want to do that. I don't know what that means. Never made the big cables. I want to do that. Big cables. Is that like some kind of food? Alright, so anyway, you can kind of see how the road wraps around this mini-map. And once we got up there, we're so close. We would have been up to the top, and that's the area right there. We were so stinking close. I just ran out of things. Once I got off that mount, it was all... like, we were pretty much screwed. If I had had a lay on hands on top of it, that would have been a different story. But with that being off cooldown, I was out of luck there. I'm getting Wildhammer Clan rep. Big voodoo cloak. I don't need that. That's leatherworking. That's my bags. Okay. All right. So here's where we died. Right up here, coming up this. Okay. Let's turn that back on. Alright, so as we get up here, he killed a couple people. I guess I'll go loot on these guys. We were right there at the tip top. Okay, since he's on foot, I'll coast behind him. Go ahead and put a little buff on him, a little buff on me. Okay, so when you get here, you need to make it to that altar right there. You can do that with pretty much without fighting anyone if you want. You don't have to fight these guys. And you can just wait for the pat to go away. He's going to run up there and work on it. I got to get up here to loot this thing. I guess I don't have to, but this is the alternate you need to get to. All these people pat away. You might have to be able to fight one of these 51 people. No worry. Okay, then you go stand on this altar and you charge your mallet. There we go. We got the Mallet of Zul now. Now I'm going to Oh, I have to go back and turn that in. Alright, so now it's a rundown. Ah! Okay. Ran him 2 times Zulfrak and he got Sulthrays, I'm guessing. That's cool. I'm just gonna say dope. I don't really know. I recognize that name, but alright, going down is a little easier than going up, as you might expect, because you can just kind of walk from tier to tier. Okay, that's all you do. You just do that. Kind of look for spots where it's a little bit less. Okay, and we're out. It hurt, but we are okay. We lived. Alright, so the Altar of Zul, to turn that quest in, we still have all these silly little quests we gotta turn in. Okay. Alright, so he stood in attention and saluted me. I saluted him back. He's got something. He's got his little swift mount. Okay, cool. So we're back. And now we really, truly are done with all the hard stuff. It's just traveling. We have one quest to do. The Rock Gizzard, Iron Fur Liver, Grodok Liver. We need those 3 things. And then we're going to have to come back here to the Hinterlands to turn it in. So, where are we at on record time? Because that's kind of important. We're at hour 10. It should not take us maybe about half an hour to run this. And that's going to mostly be tied to travel time. So, because of screwing around with the hammer there, but we're basically we've front-loaded some work. By getting the Mallet of Zulfarak, it'll sit in our inventory a little while. But yeah, we essentially front-loaded that work. I'm going to see what we can get. The World at Your Feet with Heavy Mithril Boots is 2 points. Can we already build Heavy Mithril Boots? Let's see what we can do there. We can. So that'll get us up to 237. And that will allow us to turn in another one. We need Ornate Mithril Helm, Boots, and Breastplate. Ornate Mithril Helm, Boots, and Breastplate. I don't see any of those. Oh, no, that's heavy. Okay, now we do have in the inventories, I mean in the bags. No. I think you have to be 40. That's the problem. I think we got to be 40 to get those things. So we'll have to mess about with that. Which stinks because I'm going to be sitting there. We essentially are going to need to try our best to get 3 more points at least. We're at 235. There's that one we can get out of our inventory. The Dazzling Mithril Rapier. I don't think I have any other real. Gotta send that enchant weapon off to my mage. That's an enchanter. Enchant weapon, demon slang. I mean, our bags are just chock full of these, so when we go to Tanaris, getting some of that out of the bags is going to be nice either way. All right, but we've done Altar of Zul, so I have not forgot about the spreadsheet. When we do our flying, we are still going to come back for that. Okay, so we finished this area with 30. Looks like we have almost 30 even on the Mithril, so still, that's just a couple. Nothing. Lame. Lame as heck. But we did gain about 5-6 gold so far. So that's good. That's like a 20 stack of Mithril.
Sharpbeak wasn't there. That is bad news, but it is good news too. It is good that he was not at the Altar of Zul, for the Vile Branch Trolls are known for performing sacrifices. I thank you for all of your aid, but I'm afraid I have an even greater task ahead. Take this feather to Thadius Grimshade, the diviner. He left Airy Peak years ago to pursue darker knowledge, but in his heart he is still a Wildhammer, and perhaps his talents can help us find Sharpbeak. This feather was taken from the nest where the Griffin child sleeps. If you give it to Thadius, then, with luck, he can use his divining magics to find Sharpbeak. Good luck, adventurer. You will find Thadius in the Blasted Lands, in the Mage Tower of Netherguard Keep.
Okay, so that's still going to be closer to Stormwind, so now we have one more thing to bop over to do. That's annoying. Okay. Gotta sell some stuff. I feel like really... I don't even... First of all, I don't remember if I learned my powers, so there's that. There's a empty quiver. I bet they can repair.
Hi, bud. Just browsing my wares, or is there something specific I can help
Okay,
you
so
find?
55. Boom, boom. I don't think I need Wicked Claws. Bam, bam. I could probably keep that for now. Yeah. I guess I'll keep that for now. Okay, and then I'm gonna make some true silver. Really don't have a lot to work with here. Okay, so I do need to go back. I guess let's look at classic paladin moves. Skills or whatever, abilities. And then we can find out what they are by level. I see. Wow, I don't know if it's Wowhead or if it's my computer, but internet's... I mean, my latency is kind of bad, but not like insane bad where it's taking 1,000 years. It's got to be a questy issue. Okay. Let's see what we have in here. There's a bank in in Booty Bay too.
What can I do? No one's ever stolen anything out of here. Not in the whole history of...
Well, let's put those wild vine in there. I guess I'm gonna put these in there. Knowing I can get them out as needed. Okay. All right. I don't even remember what I was going to check. There we go. Oh, it's still loading. It's terrible. I wonder if it's Wowhead. Sometimes Wowhead just really poops the bed. All right. Okay, so now it's time to fly over to the Blasted Lands first. We can't fly directly to Booty Bay because we're going to have to do this thing. And while we're there, first we'll get our spreadsheet in order. It might be my computer. It probably is. You know, I got to get this.
Where is it you would like to go, lass? For just
Another
a
guard
coin,
key.
my
Here we go.
can get ye there faster.
Okay, so it's just really having a hard time. Let's look at the spreadsheet. Okay, so we did not turn in the rescue yet. The first thing we did when we turned in something was we turned in. We did Witherbark. No, that wasn't before. We turned in Skulk Rock Cleanup. That was the first one we turned in. Okay. Yikes, I'm just going to stop that one. Okay, then we turned in... we haven't turned in Favorite of Elune yet, so we got to go to Darnassus too. I cannot forget to turn that one in also. Then we turned in Troll Necklace Bounty. Okay, and then we did the Repeatable pick up and turn in on that one. Okay. Then we haven't done that one yet. We can't click that one. Then we turned in Witherbark Cages to that guy, which then allowed us to pick up the Altar of Zul, which we then turned in, which then gave us Thadius Grimshade. This is the last one we're going to do in this area. Turn that one in. Which we can keep this quest if we want after. It's going to give us a Zul'Farrak quest line. Zul'Farrak. Okay, so we're almost there. The good thing is we can just go grab this, and I'm pretty sure it's just going to be like, he's going to tell us to go to Zul'Farrak, so we can just keep the quest line, and we're going to go to... yeah, we've got to go to Darnassus too. That's stinking annoying. Because there's no quick way to do it. That's why I said the traveling is the worst, because we've got to go here. Now we can go back from there, back over to Wetlands, and then fly back to Hinterlands at the end. Yikes. Okay. Alright, so not really... Yeah, like I said, this is really... The quest is not hard. At this point, it's the traveling. Oh, I have to send that thing in the mailbox, too. We have some stuff that we can do in Booty Bay. That's why I didn't forget to work on my mining. My blacksmithing, I'm going to just do it in Booty Bay, because that's where the trainer's at. I don't want to add another episode onto this, even though it's going to be a little long.
point.
Mikandessa, you come bearing a gift.
Ah, yes. This feather belongs to a fine griffin, one destined for great thing, if he can survive into adulthood undamaged. You wish to find him? Then listen close, brave adventurer. I'll find out where your griffin is, but first you have to do something for me. There's a troll in Zul, Necrum Gutchewer, who possesses a medallion I would very much like to study. Bring me that medallion, and I'll use my powers to find Sharpbeak. Zul'Farrak is across the ocean to the west, in the desert of Tanaris.
So we picked up that quest for Zul'Farrak. Necrum's medallion. That one's technically done. I'm going to pick it up because I don't want to have to come back here. I don't think we will have to come back here for anything else between now and then. But that is just a kill it. It's pretty easy. It's just kill a guy, get a medallion. I don't even remember which one. It's one of the easier ones to do.
Where would you like to fly?
And then that will allow us to go back and save Sharpbeak. Okay. So, Thadius Grimshade done. Technically, we picked up the other one. I'm not even going to put it on the spreadsheet as of right now because we don't have to pick it up. All right, so all that's left is to turn in this, to go back and turn in that, to complete this, which is completed in a combination of Tanaris and Feralis, and then to go back to the Hinterlands to turn it all in. Meanwhile, we're also going to work on our blacksmithing a little bit. No more grinding. Oh, I didn't go to the freaking... I didn't go to the auction house. That's what I wanted to do, was spend a little bit of money. Well, we can go to the auction house when we're in Darnassus. Dang, that's lame. Because the neutral auction house is going to be stupid expensive. And I don't know how much mithril I'm going to have. Okay, so I have 20... I only have 30 mithril. Ugh. Bummer. Which, if I build both heavy mithril boots, that's 2 points. And that's going to take 28 of it. And I do have the leather for that, so that's good at least. I guess we can get that quest done also. But we're still going to be short. I was really, really, really wanting to do. I could also possibly get 1 more point off of like the steel helmet or something like that. Steel plate helm, yeah, because that's 14 only. So we could potentially think. I have 7 and I only have 5 iron ore. Never stink in mine. That's not even enough for that. I have 12 total. That's 16. I don't even have enough. And ornate mithril pants. I already made one. Lame. I mean, I can check the neutral auction house. But now this defeats the whole purpose. The fact that I forgot to go to Stormwind. It defeats the entire purpose because the trainer is down here. So unless they have some kind of stupid, ridiculous deal at the neutral auction house, I freaking screwed up. Is my record time on? Yeah. All right. I think I might, rather than try to crush that in, we'll go see what we can see. Booty Bay here. We'll turn in the Booty Bay quests for the chicken. But that's annoying. Yeah, I think we'll go. We won't even turn them in. All right, so never mind. So what we're going to do is I'll get myself back to Stormwind right now, and I think I'm going to call the episode at this point because that's such an error that defeats half the purpose of us coming here. I really need the extra mithril to level up enough. I would like to be able to get these taken care of. I need to be at level 140. I need more mithril. Bottom line. I mean, we'll throw a Hail Mary at it and we'll look at the auction house just in case. We're just going to take a peek. I don't expect anything. I think there's an auctioneer somewhere around here. Let me send that thing to my guild partner. Yeah, there's an auctioneer. So we'll go ahead and send mail to Dadgar. And we're going to send him this enchant weapon for 30 cents. And I'll just check the neutral auction house just in case. Mithril gyro shot, mithril casing. That's it. Somebody put a ton of bullets. Single bullets. Weird. What about ore of any sort? No items found. Alright, so bad luck on that one. And let me just double check while we're here. We can look at the... I'm not turning in the chicken yet because I want to remind myself, oh yeah, we're going back here. I'm going to get myself back up on the flight path, but we won't fly together. I'll go take care of that off camera. And we'll just do one more episode. No worries. Oh, great. But let's just double check because I don't have the recipe for the ornate mithril. Oh. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get it when I turn in these. Okay, so that's not that bad. It's not as bad as I thought. I forgot because I'm waiting to turn in those things. And we can at least smelt. So once I build those heavy mithril boots, okay. Alright, okay. It's not as bad as I thought. We can get through this stage of it. Okay, we'll do a pinch more. I will smelt this though and work on that. Because I forgot I already have 2 of them done. I just need the boots and I do have enough for that. So it's really just the art of the armor smith that's waiting, and I'm hoping to get the recipes for the helm, boots, and breastplate. And that, sure, I'm probably going to have to level up a little bit to learn those recipes, but that's a whole different ball game. You know, that's... Now we do have to get to Darnassus still. That's annoying, and there's no way around it. Actually, we kind of might go to Darnassus last, and I hope to goodness I don't forget it. I think it might be best for us to take the boat over and go to Tanaris first if I build these. Okay, so we will turn in the chicken and all that stuff over here. That's good. Okay, so maybe we're still gonna... And we have to go to Feralis. We do have some flying around to do in Kalimdor. It might still be... I still think it might be a good idea to have another episode. It's just... maybe we can find out kind of what we need first as we finish off these things right here. My blacksmithing's up to 260. That's good, right? Okay. Alright, so 250. Yeah, so nothing else comes until I'm at 250. Alright, so he has blacksmithing supplies. I need 2 heavy mithril boots. So we gotta go there. There we go. This just gives us... They're heavy armor with high stam. We need to make 2, and then that will give us the world at your feet, and we can turn in the 3 quests. The Mithril Kid, good head on your shoulders.
Have a good one.
Yeah. That's good.
You need something?
I could also work on converting a lot of these stones probably useful if I do that. Yikes. Cool. Put one boots up there. Just takes so stinking much. Elemental Flux is 15 gold for one thing. Yikes. And I mean, I guess if we're like trying to, I don't know. If we're trying to max out and get really good gear for ourselves later, that'll be cool. All right, so at least that quest is done. There's not a whole stinking lot I can do. I can make some grinding stones. And I can make a silver skeleton key to open up that thing right there. Yeah, so we'll make these stones, and then that's it. We'll take the boat over too. We can do that. And then I'll get on the flight path off camera when we fly from Ratchet down to Tanaris. And then in Tanaris, we'll be able to get the next phase of these quests. And we'll also be able to... We can fish while we're there. Actually, fishing in Fairless is probably the best place to fish. Fairless has some good fishing. Cool. And I'm going to build one. That's great. Get that out of there. We're going to build one true silver skeleton key. Worth it. Cool. And we're going to use it to open up this steel lockbox. And now we still have one because it made two. Oh, look at that. Bind on equipped mail. Oh. 165. 113. 5 strength, 11 stam. Oh, I like mine better. 37. And a mail helmet. Mine's also mail. 213. 12 agility, 12 spirit. I mean, those are both pretty cool. What the heck? I should be opening my lockboxes more often. That's cool. So, whatever, it was one thing, but that's basically a gold. I gotta go. I'm actually gonna save this silk because there's a quest. Oh, let's do our chicken too. There's a quest that we're gonna need to do when we get to Searing Gorge that requires 15 silk. I guess somebody's gonna use it like toilet paper or something. Oh, maybe the next building over. All right, let's go turn in our chicken.
Hello there, lass. The name's Oglethorpe, and I may be responsible for one of the amazing gnomish devices you might possess. If it blew up, then it wasn't me. If it made you rich, though, we can discuss royalties. Oh, and if you're from Gnomeregan, you can just take two 90-degree angles, smash them together, and start marching. I have nothing to say to you. Oh, you're the great savior of
-5 agility?
I cannot even begin to express my thanks for your assistance. My homing robot series needs more development, but your recovery has saved me countless hours of extra rebuilding time, as well as many gold pieces in manufacture costs. Please take your choice of any of these items I have. Thank you again for your generous assistance, adventurer. My robots and I are in your debt.
I mean, that's cool that we got those.
What's up? Be good.
Because I don't know that I was expecting much of anything. It's another 67 silver. Yeah, so I think a big deal for us, we are still going to have to make one more episode of this. I think a big deal for us is going to be... Oh yeah, I really wanted to check and see if I could... I don't understand if it's the internet, what's going on. I really, truly don't. I only have one more episode and I can finally get this emulator off. I really think that is causing me issues. But let's see if I can get... Oh, first, let's do the spreadsheet. So we just did this. That one's now done. Cool. So chicken done. We're pretty much all the way done. I mean, we're going to have to do some Like I said, we have this to turn in, that to complete, and then I guess that's going to maybe send us back to Stormwind. I don't know. And then we have the blacksmithing ones to do. So we're super duper duper close. It's just so much, so spread out, so much travel time. Let's see if I actually got my powers. Classic Paladin skills. That's what I'm trying to find. Is it Wowhead? No, there we go. It popped right up this time. Okay, so we should have the 50 ones. That's what I'm trying to find out. I should have Divine Shield rank 2. It says rank 1. So I never learned my 50 skills either. I was worried about that. No, I have it. I just didn't put it on there. That was dumb of me. Okay. We should have Lay on Hands rank 3. I did do that. Seal of Righteousness rank 7. Cool. Holy Wrath. Yeah, we did. I remember getting that last time. Seal of Light rank 3. Devotion Aura automatically goes up to rank 6. Good. Blessing of Light is rank 2. And the final one, Flash of Light, is now rank 5. Yeah. Alright, so cool. 52, we'll get a bunch more also. Upgraded Seal of the Crusader. Greater Blessing of Might. Ooh. 15 minutes, but it requires a Symbol of Kings. Gives all members of the grade of the group melee attack power for 155. But it requires a Symbol of Kings. At least it's 15 minutes. Oh, okay. So when I'm by myself, I would still use that. But Greater Blessing of Might. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll keep the Symbol of Kings for when I do it. But, like, why I would just save the Symbol of Kings, and except that it lasts for 15 minutes. So, it's just a quick way to, I guess, give everybody... It's really only good if you're in a raid. Shadow Resistance Aura, Exorcism, Turn Undead, all go up. That's good. And Hammer of Wrath goes up again. That's cool, too. 54. I guess let's just look at these while we wait on the boat. Next, Blessing of Sacrifice. I don't really use that. Greater Blessing of Wisdom. With Blessing of Wisdom. Hammer of Justice, rank 4. And another Holy Light. Good. At 56, next rank of Ret Aura, Frost Resist Aura, another Seal of Wisdom. Seal 8 of Righteousness. No, that's it. For 56, it's only 2. Ret and Frost Resist. For 58, it's Seal of Wisdom, Righteousness, and Flash Heal 6. And then the final rank, you get all these. You can summon your Charger, but that's got a quest. Holy Wrath 2. Greater Blessing of Kings. I don't know where the freak you get Blessing of Kings at. That must be, I think that you have to spec into that. Max Blessing of Might, Greater Blessing Wisdom, Greater Blessing Salvation. Now that's actually possibly useful. Greater Blessing Might 2, Greater Blessing of Sanctuary, Max Devotion Aura, Hammer of Wrath, Holy Light, Blessing of Wisdom, Greater Blessing. Redemption Ring. There's a bunch of them. Okay, so it worked that time. I don't know what was causing it to be so slow the first time. Okay, so for the final episode, we're going to start in Tanaris. We're going to turn in our batch of armor quests and start on the next one. We're going to do a round where we get rock gizzards. We're going to do some fishing. We're also going to maybe do a round to see if we can get just a batch of mithril. We're then going to fly over to Feralis, where we'll get the next couple batches, the next couple things. Also looking around, or we could do our fishing there, actually, that's what I said. And we'll do maybe some mithril hunting, but not a lot, because it's really annoying to walk around there. And then we're going to fly all the way from there up to Darnassus to turn that quest in. After which we should be able to hearth back to Stormwind, where we will then fly back up to Hinterlands to wrap up the zone. So this turned into 3, but just because of so much travel. And I would imagine it's going to take about 3 to do this on Horde also. So around the same time, in about a week from now, we should fully be done with the Hinterlands. All right, everybody, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching, for listening, and for tuning in. You all rock, and I'll see y'all next time on Lore of Warcraft. Peace out.